level 8 Crystal GBGs for Season 9. We're going to be jumping into the action on a Pollinator and his team, and they have found a match. So, going in, a Pollinator is going to be rocking the Ironclad staff to start with. These guys have had a pretty consistent comp for a long time. Nick will be playing his Frost, Hey Apple, and the Nature Healer. I believe they also play Crossbow Death Givers currently. We'll see who they're running up against and how they're going to fare in this match. It's a kidnap and control. I'm not personally a fan of Ironclad with Frost because it can make it quite hard to hit your target. But they're playing Claymore Crossbow. So these guys are going full off meta compared to whatever. And it looks, oh, this is unfortunate for them. They've actually run into a Rang mirror match. Thorius. So it's going to be a full points for Rang, one way or the other. But it does deny them the chance at full points for both teams. So it is going to be a mirror match. Maybe not the best one to watch, but we will see it nevertheless as the Stalker Jacket. That's a nice play from Hunt. Goes in with the Stalker Jacket Claymore. Hey Apple and Nature just can't sustain. Now Nick is in a lot of trouble, and I believe there he's going to go. The 3 stacks on the Claymore. Tygan goes in 2-man route, looking for the follow-up Aurelia. Saints coming in with the Claymore as well. 2 Claymores. Obviously Rang are big Claymore enthusiasts right now. And actually, the other team's running Nature. It's almost a mirror match here. But
yeah, I'm currently looking for something else just in case, because we're already getting some people going, why?
Yeah, I mean, it's still good to see 2 good teams duke it out, but I really wanted to see the Nature Healers fighting against the Holy Healers. You know, just for something different. The irony of the 2 exact teams. I mean, in my personal opinion, the matchmaker shouldn't allow this. 2 full guild teams shouldn't meet. But if you want to go over to someone else, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I'm checking out who's facing who right now just to make sure that we're going to the right one instead of the one we're recording.
This is a super aggressive setup, by the way. The Carving Claymore on the Tygan team. They got and again, they're running the Heavy Mace, which is ironically very, very good against the Nature. And Hey Apple. Hey Apple's just going to get
the worst part about
time.
this is right now I hopped over to Geminex. And it's Elevate versus Elevate.
I mean, it's kind of good for Elevate, I guess, that both teams get max points from one match because it means the gap stays the same.
Mm-hmm.
But why we don't have 2 Rang versus Elevate matches,
so
I don't know. I don't know.
Over here, I'm watching the Geminex one, and the Geminex team is rolling through the Dungeon Realms Bunny team. I don't see Momono. Usually that is the Momono team, I thought, right?
Yeah, but it might be the fact that he wasn't with them when they got the level 8s. Remember, there's only been a couple of chances to get those level 8s yet. Geminex and Co. Yeah, they are, again, this Bloodletter build. I love this.
Do you want to come on over to this one? We can go ahead and watch this one. This is a completely different build than we're seeing from anybody else. What is it? Antarctic ice?
Antarctica City or something. However you want to pronounce it. No, it is Momono. Momono's there with his team.
Okay, now it's him. All right. Yeah, he was
done. It was always him. They're not going to change mid-match, are they? But Geminex's build, right, is super cool because he goes in, he's got incredible like movability or mobility with that chain slash. He can reset the chain slash with both the assassin hood and the lunging stabs on the Bloodletter. And it's just deleting people so quick, and they've got the pole hammer as well,
that
combined with double duty boots they were running. I think he's got it's just such a crazy setup, and it's cool that things that are completely different are working so well. But I think these guys are just going to absolutely stomp through the other Elevate team. I think they're just absolutely dunking them right now, and I would have loved to have seen each of these teams go through the Rang teams. I honestly feel like a Nature Healer couldn't keep up with this. So the Geminex team would have run through either of the Rang teams that they went into. But the Momono team versus the best Rang teams would have been a really, really good match. I wonder where Derek ended up, by the way. Have we got any eyes on Derek right now?
I can go check it out right now. And I checked out the Bob Freeze match first that people wanted to see. Actually, that is the one we're currently recording. We're recording Yagud versus Bob Freeze. So.
Oh, chicken. Going to get knocked back and annihilated. Momono's team, they're just being destroyed here. This is going to be over in 7 minutes. Oh, Geminex! He nearly dove tower for Bunny
Derek
as well.
Derek is home.
Oh, a free win for Derek.
I don't... Hold on, let me see if I can find his team.
I mean, or maybe
Nope.
they didn't play.
Nope.
I mean,
I don't see his team.
I'm pretty sure Cargera is one of those guys that legit
Yeah, if there's
just
no match, he instantly
logs
gone.
off the second the GVGs are done. Like, he needs to get back to that cake baking. It's going to be another 20-point rotation. And honestly, Geminix's team going to run through them here. And the damage from JMTGR, Jamunta, is not that quick, right? Oh, that's actually cool. Like, he's able to hit the pole hammer on the choke as they go up. That's a really interesting use of the weapon, because we often see a lot of harassment from things like bows, curse, and permafrosts. The fact that the tank can stun them on the choke, they're actually giving them the 3 cap here. Maybe they want to make this one or slow this one down a little bit. I mean, if you're in a guild versus guild situation, right, in a high level, your guild is getting the max points no matter what. How many 8-2 sets do you commit to a fight in a guild versus guild matchup? Do you know what I mean? Like, 30% trash rate on that gear is pretty serious. But
I'm heading over to Noob Slayer to see what's going on in that fight, because that one sounds like it. Oh, this one's going to be over too very quickly, as Noob Slayer and Native are putting the stop on Rang over here. It's 125 to 57.
Geminix goes in with the early one. There's the geyser onto the choke. There's the chain slash through. Momono's already low as well. If the lunging stabs is available, might be able to finish him, but he's going to have to build his stacks up right now. Momono now coming in, trying to get that hurricane out. They do isolate Geminix, but he pops the giant boots and, of course, that Spectre's jacket burn. Going through the backline now, does actually pull back. Adora Bubbles, we know, runs the Robe of Purity, trying to stop Dungeon Realms, but Geminix is going to be fine. The spam heals coming back. There's the chain slash through the team. There's the lunge through 3 of them. The cooldown reset comes into play. He gets the Spectre jacket back off of the cooldown reset. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. There's 4. Dungeon Realms, the only man standing. And that was an absolute demolition job there. So I guess
what's the score there?
We're going to need to look for a new match. This one is over. Like, they're going to get... This is going to be
currently a comeback.
This is a 3 cap into over. 12 kills to 1.
7 minutes.
The Dungeon Realms team has been absolutely evaporated by this Spectre Jacket Bloodletter. Wow. I mean, we could go see how Apollinator's match is going.
Much better. He was doing much better. He was working on a comeback, and then as soon as we said we were going to watch them, 2 deaths into a turn, and now Rang is taking over. Versus Rang.
Okay, so Apollinator now goes in with the bop. He's actually trying to get... Oh, he gets the interrupt onto Hunt. Doesn't want to turn it into a 3 cap. Right now, Apple is alive, so they're content to carry on the 4v5. Apollinator with this choke as well, but the problem they've got is the carving and the claymore both have 3 stacks. They're just ready to dive Hey Apple, and Hey Apple really has no answer to this.
Lewpac, when you're in this situation and you have your 4th guy coming, or your 5th guy coming back late, and you're already fighting over South 4 to 5, why not hold back, go up for that top cap, make them make a move?
I mean, you're not going to win the fight, but...
No, you're not. Well, they're not going to win the fight here either. They're having a hard time getting...
I mean, they had 5 and they lost to Pollinator. What you're talking is, like, perhaps they could threaten pressure while sneaking the back cap, which
We've
then
seen it work
forces the team to rotate.
a lot of times with this new quicker rotations, like the quicker caps, I mean, for these rotations. And if they're already pushed all the way down like that, that gives you so much time to go do that, and you're going to split them or pull them away from the bottom cap. One way or another, it gets you that pressure off that early choke.
Oh, they're going for the counter dive onto Lee Horai. He goes in with the stun. He's stuck in the fatal blades, but Rudin's already dead. But if they get Lee, it's fine. If they get Lee, it's enough, because that is a healer for non-healer exchange. And now the Apollinator team has a chance to make it work. Careful, looks to stabilize the fight. Nick Burr spamming the shards on the choke. Hunt's getting driven back, but he's got that Iron Will for a bit of defensive. Aurelia's silence. Lee is down. And now the Rang team from Hunts and Saint, they're kind of trying to hold this. They do win in 1 rotation. No, they are going to get the 10. Okay, so it's 4 versus 4 in the mid. Saint RJ going to go in on Aurelia. Oh, and Aurelia goes down. Hey, Apple. Nowhere to be seen. And now Lee is back in the fight. He's going to set up for the breeze any second. Tying with the Judy boots out there. Oh, the silence onto Lee. They really needed that reset. And with no cleanse available, Hunts is going to go in. Stalker jacket with the carving. Fearless strike through the enemy team. Hunts, now the resets are coming down. Lee's going to build up the stacks. Refreshing breeze comes down. Seed is out, but remember, he's not playing that one hand, so he does have to heal everybody 1 at a time. with the big heals. Only Spiritual Seed and Graveguard available as the emergencies. Pollinator duking out with Saint. Tygan on the choke, has overcommitted a little bit. The armor pierce doesn't connect. Now they turn onto Nick. Nick's going to blink out. Max stacks on Saint. Down comes the Refreshing Breeze once again. Irelia looking for the mid cap, but easy to stop with that Fearless Strike. Dorius is up very, very offensively with that crossbow. He's in the ice block. He's pierced. He's got the stacks. The heals are not coming out. The permafrost onto Lee. Lee's going to roll it, but it's going to be enough. They're going to hold that mid cap with the interrupts and shut this one down. There's the 10 points, and the combat looked like it was coming, but
I'm
not
currently
able
waiting
to,
on the tool here for a second,
it.
guys. It's hanging real hard.
That was a really close to a comeback, but credit.
Yeah.
I mean, the Saint RJ team. How on earth they went so long? Like, I don't know how they went so long with 4 versus 4, but no healer. They just kind of real good management of the defensives, real good play. But yeah, it was.
Do you want to go on
match.
mute, or is that something we're recording?
We're currently recording Bob Freeze versus
Hop on
it's Sun
Kicking
versus
Machine,
Black Order. Kicking Machine, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get the tool open and it's just dying on it.
So it's a Fine Lorder team versus an Elevate team, and it's very, very close right now. Kicking Machine is the tank, and we're seeing quite a few Ironclads right now, which is interesting. The Hurricane onto Zerfax gets him pinned into the side. This is a very strong team. Dexu, Young G was going for the back cap, but Nyane and Dexu came down with that bow crossbow backline. They were able to destroy him. Young G not playing with his team. Basilla's playing the reset. Okay, he is playing the reset Spectre Bloodletter that we saw was so good for Zerfax, but I think he's playing it with a lot less experience because he's getting a lot more control. Tamishi gonna go down. Elevate gonna get driven back here. But of course, in this mixed team, Dexu's in Elevate and Nyane is in Elevate anyway. So they're still gonna get some points out of this, whichever way it goes. Let's have a look what they're going to do now. They're going to take a 20-point rotation. They'll go down to 34. Zerfax and the boys want to get up as soon as possible, but right now they've got 2 guys on high off health, and they're going to have to wait for Tamishi's cooldowns before they can get the resets. Nice use of the bow. Just harassing them with the deadly shot from the high ground. Nyane staying out of the way. They're probably going to give up this one. They've got 34 points remaining, so they can take this in 4 minutes. I mean, one more clean fight win will be the end because they'll grab a 3 cap. And yeah, it's quite difficult to push the high ground against a skilled Ironclad player because as soon as your front 2 come back, he's going to look for the separation play on the others. Most people are running Sacred Pulse on the Holy, so no time for the Holy Blessing. Now we see Necros coming up. Stun goes out onto Dexu. Kicking Machine is shredded, but he looks like he wants to have a go at this. And Masilla thinking about popping all those cooldowns, but not going too early. Knows about the counter pressure. Zerfax goes in. Morgana's Cape comes out. There's a Spectre Jacket. They go on to Onyo, but look at that from Kicking. Zones him completely away with the Hurricane. Great healing for his healer. Onyo as well is in giant mode for a little bit, so he's got plenty of health to work with. And now the turnaround. The Death Givers go through. Masilla gets out the Celestial Sphere. Pierce goes out onto Dexu. Big damage onto the bow, but the bow is returning a lot of fire right now. And Elevate just can't connect with that backline. They're being driven. Zerfax bombs Masilla on the way out. Now Young G caught horrifically out of position. What is he doing with no defensives down there? Caught in the corner and disintegrated. 20 points remaining. Masilla has to run for the choke, and right now it's all in for the Elevate team. They have to contest this, or they're just giving up this match. And it looks like they're saying that this one is over. They're back to the tent. Celestial Sphere goes down, but the cap comes out, and we see a pug team between Blaine Devs, Fine Lorder, and Elevate advancing to level 9. Really cool to see, isn't it?
Yeah. These guys are all very good. We've seen them before. Meme, Dexu, Kicking Machine. We know these guys from way back. This is really good to see people who can play in different guilds, play, basically how they want to with the people they want to, then get together with their friends to do that hardcore experience that they love. And a victory off to Kicking Machine and his team. Congrats. 7-4
in kills, but actually 8 deaths in the Young G team. So it looks like somebody had a little encounter with the war camp. 14 minutes onto the timers, though. I don't believe that
there's nothing left.
Any more matches? No.
There's no more matches. All I can do now to keep these players entertained is give away gold.